Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I should be streaming on Rumble as well as right here on YouTube. So hopefully everyone on Rumble, hopefully you guys could see me. I'm going to take a look and just check. But it's so good to be back. Thank you all for waiting so patiently. Um, Through the obvious, I had to take an obvious break. It was very unexpected, very shocking, very hurtful, and yeah, not good. But I had to take a break to heal. So I had to heal my face and my eye. But definitely thank you all so much for all your love, support, and just waiting so patiently for my return. I really do appreciate all of your loyal support always. And I have to say, so we all are evolving spiritually, right? We're all on this journey. We all get together all the time. We watch all these beautiful podcasts and truthers, all of it. So we're all growing together. But I have to give you guys some props, all of you that had reached out and emailed me and showed your love and support. Your intuition, amazing, amazing. And I know I told some of you, but there's a lot of emails I could not write back. They were just flooding in all of your love and support. And I will get back to you. It's just, there's a lot. But I have to tell you guys are so on point. Do not second guess your intuition. You guys were very, very connected to me and what has gone on. So it's just amazing what you guys were sending. It's just beautiful how connected we are, and that was part of this whole. I guess I'm going to call it a fiasco, the past 3 months, and that is also why I titled this video "The Universe is Testing You." So I don't think there's enough information out there. We don't really talk about it enough about the tests that we go through. Why do we go through challenges? Why are we presented with maybe energies that come into our life that seem a certain way, but then we find out that they are not what they seem? So why do things like that happen? So that's something we're going to talk about tonight. We're also going to talk about spiritual protection. So when you are being tested by the universe, you are also being threatened, heavily threatened by the dark, because the dark is always trying to attack the light. And the more evolved you are and the more dedicated you are on your journey, the more you are a target. So I know a lot of us already know that, but let's address that tonight. So let's look a bit into that, because I think we need to spend a little bit more time about our tests. The universe will test you to see how you handle certain situations when you're manifesting, especially. So as you all know, I love to manifest, and I'm definitely always journaling, always writing things down and commanding things into my life, especially love and especially family, connection, all of it, because that's what life is. Life is who we love and who we are connected to. When it comes down to it, on your last day, your last breath, what matters the most is those that you love. So I'm always manifesting love, okay? But when you're doing that, when you're manifesting anything, whether it's abundance, a job, a love, anything like that, you will be tested. The universe wants to find out if you are strong enough. Are you going to go back to being treated a certain way that you were treated like in the past? Or have you grown? Have you evolved? Are you ready now to be respected? And do you really truly know your self-worth? So that's a little bit about the test that I had gone through. So I always, I thought, yeah, I'm pretty strong with self-worth. I'm strong. So yeah, that was my general view, but I am a lot stronger now, and I really actually amazed myself, because I thought I was past all of that and I thought I've already learned all those lessons. But I have to say, props to the universe. This was a big one. This was a big one. In a way, it was basically like all the past energies wrapped into one energy to see if I would pass it. So a little bit more insight on that. So there were other things going on the past 3 months, I would say. So there were big signs right in front of my face. But because I am such a manifester and I'm always in the love frequency, so I'm always looking for the best in everyone, always. So I didn't really pay attention to these signs because I'm excited because there's things I want to do, and I'm also very adventurous, as you all know. So when these signs presented themselves, I didn't really listen to the universe. So I want to just share this with you because a lot of you didn't know, but okay, so November 11th, so 11/11/23. Yep, car accident. That happened this past November. 12/23/23. Okay, that was the big one. That was my broken ankle and broken fibula. And then February 6th is the eye injury. So just like, come on, like those are huge signs. So once the second one happened when I broke my ankle and my fibula, I was like, all right, there's something more to this. Like, what is going on? And can't really get away because you're down and out. But there is definitely more to it. Okay, so the universe was throwing big signs right in my face and numbers, beautiful numbers the whole time, and I knew it. And in the back of my mind, when the numbers kept appearing, I knew like, okay, they're trying to tell me something. The angels and guides that I talk to, I communicate with, they're definitely trying to tell me something, and I need to start listening. So it was getting through to me once I did break my ankle. Okay, so I did feel off balance. Okay, so you're going to start to feel off balance. You're going to start to feel like you're just totally out of alignment, totally out of your zone, okay? And you start to really go within and realize I have a purpose, and this situation is not aligned with my purpose. This energy around. So I knew it. I just had to come up with a plan to get out. So things escalated in an unfortunate and shocking and very disappointing and very hurtful way. But again, we have to react. The way we react is the way we're being observed by the universe. So if you're trying to manifest and you're going through these trials, tribulations, and challenges, the universe is also observing, how is she going to handle this? Is she going to stay positive and keep pushing forward and be strong? Or is she going to let it break her and give it up and give up everything and just be treated like, like the past? So is she going to resort back to that? Or is she really on her path and her journey? So that's what I wanted to share tonight. It was a huge experience for the past 3 months. You guys witnessed some shows that were fun and cool. I don't regret any of it because it made me very strong. And also I got to see different things that I was not open to before. So very cool. I had a great time. I don't regret it because it made me who I am right now today. And I do feel that the universe had to put me through all of those trials to see if I know my self-worth. Do I love myself enough to walk away from that situation? So I'm going to hold up a few banners here. So I made a few of them to remind myself, to remind you guys about this. So the universe will test our readiness, our strength, our commitment, our authenticity to ourselves. So our commitment to growing, our commitment to learning as a person, evolving, helping others, staying in the love frequency. How committed are we? So again, how are we going to handle these things that happen? So our words, what we say, is always seen. What our actions are always seen. So no words and no actions go unseen. So what are you communicating to the universe? So this is also for those out there, none of you that are watching, but there are energies out there that only are negative. They are just stuck and they're in a bubble of negativity, and they just don't want to escape it because it's like a victim mentality. So those actions that are being witnessed by the universe is going to keep feeding them that negativity. If someone says, my job sucks, I have nothing, I don't have this, I don't have that, well, the universe is going to keep throwing that at you. So again, your actions, your words go unseen. Everything is seen. But also, when you are evolved and you are working on yourself and your inner work and your shadow work, when you're doing all those things and you're manifesting, and then boom, car accident. Let's see how she handles this one. Is she going to flip out and let it ruin her completely, or is she going to rise above and, resort to a higher frequency? How are you going to deal with certain situations? So just know that when things are happening in your life and you're like, man, I'm doing everything right, I'm doing my self-work, I'm manifesting, I'm journaling, I'm really going within, I'm really grounded. Why is all this happening? Well, you're being tested. So you're just being tested, and really handle it the best possible way you can, because that's how you're going to learn, and that's what strengthens you, and your manifestations will come through. They will come through because the universe will give you the blessings as long as you pass them with high frequency and handle them with love and care. So everything we're doing is totally watched. Totally. So love, positivity is the highest frequency, and we all know this. So yeah, did you handle the challenge in the highest frequency? That is the biggest observance of what we go through on a day-to-day basis, but especially when they throw in those big events, tower moments as well. So observing your thoughts, your feelings, the actions. So even your thoughts. So our spirit guides, our angels, those in the spirit world that we communicate with, that we pray to, or whatever it is that you do, however you like to do your spirituality and journaling, communication, your thoughts, what is in your mind, what is in your heart, is all being observed. So always try your very best. And we're human, of course. Sometimes we're going to have days that we're not feeling great and we're kind of mad. So we're all human. But try to get back to that love frequency, that high vibrational frequency. So yeah, manifestations happen if you pass the test by the universe. And that is what they're all for, to see if you're ready. Are you ready for your manifestations? So I just thought that would be important to address, because I don't think there's enough information out there about it. And as we are growing together, we're evolving, we're shifting timelines. Some of our loved ones are going in a different route. That's their choosing. Maybe they want to stay in the 3D. Okay, cool. That's for you. It's not for us. So we're moving forward, and we're moving on to bigger and better things, because we are very powerful, and you guys prove that to me even more so, how connected we truly are. We are just so connected. It is amazing. Almost like you guys had read my mind. I'm really being honest for you guys. This is like the emails that were coming in were so spot on. I'm like, you guys, seriously, you should get some cards because the cards, I really encourage you guys to, I don't know, you don't even need cards. You don't. We all have this within us. So all of us, we all have intuition. We all have the abilities to connect to the other side as well. So all of that, as well as readings and questions, whatever you guys would like to know, just like I do on the personal readings. But I'm still doing all of that. So if you guys come to me and say, hey, today I want to spend my hour session learning the cards, or hey, I want to learn how to connect with the other side. Like, you guys can always come to me and ask, because it's within each and every one of us. And that's what my mission is here on this earth, is to help others tap into it and open those codes. It's pretty much all it is. So now that I've mentioned that, I do have to show you guys the new website. So yes, I am officially closing the chapter on the spirit files. Chapter is closed forever. So that's done. But let me share screen with the new website. Arcana Shores is back. So for those of you that are new followers are probably like, Arcana Shores, what is that? This was the original name of the channel. It's also the second Arcana Shores, but we won't get into that. But it's definitely the original name. But this is the new website, Arcana Shores, new logo, everything. So you can still get all your readings from myself. Even spiritual therapy I've added as well. General readings, express readings, beyond the veil, that's definitely with the other side, so we're connecting to the other side. And I do want to note that all my prices very affordable. I will always stay below the norm that you see out there that is very high. But I just want you guys to know that. And I am also offering to learn tarot. So you can learn tarot, also advanced tarot about your communication. How do you communicate to the client, to help people? So communication is huge when you're learning tarot. First, you learn how to use your intuition. I teach intuitive tarot, so I will teach you how to use your intuition to then see the story in the cards and see what's coming through. But then there's advanced that shares more about communication. Communication is huge when you're trying to help uplift someone and help them see different routes they can take, because it's all our free will. Tarot is a tool. Okay, so tarot is a tool for our intuition, but it opens up different routes that you can clearly see on how to resolve a problem or resolve a conflict, or like a family situation, anything like that. But I like to really, really dive into that kind of stuff because we all are capable of it. So I'm now offering the tarot lessons. So that's very exciting for me to help all of you. You guys are just so connected. It's about time that I now offer that. Let's take it a step up. So that's very exciting. And also, we will be pulling cards before I end the show as well, because I want to see where we are as a collective. I know we've grown because you guys were sending me spot on emails about the situation. But I do want to see where we're at as a collective and just kind of get the timeline shifts and see what the cards will say. So yeah, definitely. That's arcanashores.net is the new website. And I'm just so happy that it's all done, and it's beautiful. I chose to go with blue and black and white. So my favorites. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And then also, I have new shows. I forgot to show you. So new shows are coming. If you didn't already see, I did post the thumbnails while I was healing. So let me go back here. I have more to show you guys. I almost forgot. There's something else too. But here we go. So new shows. Tomorrow I will also be back on at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Financial Fridays. So this will be taking a look into investments, also the financial system, where we are, where do we stand, and kind of get a gist on what we're in for, what's coming. Also the gold backed and XRP, of course. Morning mindset, that will begin this Monday morning. So it'll be a shorter show. It's just to kind of get our day started with a healthy mindset and motivation. And then the World News Decode. World News Decode is very similar to Quantum News, which we will be doing a Quantum News update. Lance Schuttler will be returning. So the World News Decode is also kind of recapping what's going on in the world, also touching base on Hollywood. So I will be including an entertainer. So I will be doing either an actor, a singer, someone in the entertainment business I will be going over, as well as political decode. So that'll be interesting as well. And then what I want to show you guys also, so speaking of, we have shop nutritions here on my website. So a lot of you will come to me and say, where's your link for Ascent? Because all of you still take Ascent. So now you can go right to shop nutritions, and it's my link directly to Ascent Nutrition. So please check that out. You all know I stand behind Ascent. It is the only affiliate that I have that I will offer here at Arcana Shores. So because I believe that our health and wellness, our spiritual growth, it begins within. So it begins within your health. If you're taking care of your insides and you're staying in alignment health-wise, you spiritually, it helps you evolve. It helps you think clearer. Brain health is so important, especially if you're trying to engage with your intuition and trying to grow, like learning the cards, or even like I even have a crystal ball, but that helps too. It's like brain exercise, but you have to start first with nutrition. So that is why I've always stood behind Ascent. Algae oil DHA, that is the one that I always turn to for. It sharpens the brain cells. You can regrow brain cells. So it's really amazing. Pine pollen as well. All of it awesome. And I love the coffee. You guys know that. I drink it on every morning show. But definitely check that out. It's always going to be there for you. But yeah, that's pretty much a wrap up. But let's pull some cards. Let's pull some cards on our Ascension. And let's see, where are we at as a collective? Ascension. Let's take a look. Here we go. Where are we at? Because I do want to mention February 13th, Aquarius and Pluto were fooling around. We'll just say that. So, and I have to say, February 13th was the day that I walked away from a situation and chose myself. So I thought that was huge. But I also want you guys to think about that. February 13th, what went on in your life that day, this past February 13th? It was a big day, very transitional. And it was a timeline shift. So some of us went up to a higher timeline, and some of them stayed back. So that is a big day. Also today, oh yeah, I need to share something else with you. Today's February 22nd, 2024, 2/22/24. So it is a portal day. So let's talk about this for a second. The powerful 2/22 portal falls on today, Thursday, February 22nd. 2 in numerology means balance, relationships, harmony, and is a powerful twin flame number. Today is the perfect day to manifest partnerships, balance, healing, and harmony in your life. So today really is a portal day. So if you haven't yet, which I'm sure a lot of you have, manifest, journal tonight, maybe before you go to bed. But it's a beautiful day to do that. It's powerful with the planets, everything that's going on right now. Okay, so it's awesome. We've got Pisces. We're in Pisces right now with a Virgo full moon coming up on the 24th. So very powerful. Take advantage of that. But let's take a look at where are we as a collective. As a collective, how far are we in the ascension? Wow. We're definitely shifting. And we even have the full moon coming through the cards. So the 2 of Wands, I'm going to hold up 3 at a time because it's easier to talk about them. So the 2 of Wands is like a crossroads. So a lot of us at this moment, or maybe the 13th, whatever day it is for you, but this month, this timing right now that we're in, this period, is about crossroads, decisions, paths. And then the 8 of Swords. Now remember, swords are words and thoughts. It can also mean self-imprisonment in your own mind. So try not to let those negative words or thoughts come in, because they do, but that's our ego. Don't let the ego do that. Just shut it down, because sometimes the ego, it's just so overprotective, and it tries to get in the way. It gets in the way of where we want to go. The 2 of Wands, of the path that we are meant to take, our heart. Where does our heart want to go? But also think logically, of course. Follow your intuition, though. And then here we have the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands, I always see this as like his ships are coming in, his blessings. He can visualize what he wants. He sees the future. He knows what he wants. So keep focusing on that. Don't let the negativity come in, the ego sabotage things. Because you are following your heart, your intuition, you're thinking clearly, you're going to be just fine. So try to stay focused on the big vision. So in Ascension right now, that looks like the right now, here and now. That's what most are dealing with at this time, a crossroads, and getting rid of mental imprisonment of your own thoughts. Then we have the Four of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles. This is some rough energy for some. And you know what? The next card is Pisces. It is the Moon card, the Pisces energy. So yeah, we're very much in Pisces. We're in the heart of it right now. We've got the Four of Swords there. So the Four of Swords guy, he's hiding another sword down below. But these three, he's pretty vulnerable with. He's healing those. But there's one he's very protective of, he doesn't want to look at. So during this time, you might have some things from your past that were very hurtful that are coming through, but you don't want to look at them because they're scary. We don't like that, right? But right now is the time to heal those, to finally heal those. So it will drain you if you do not take a look at those and deal with them. It could be shadow work. It could even be a situation that you're in, and that's going back to the crossroads, making that decision. Free yourself from that. If you're in a situation, and I feel this whole episode is for individuals out there. If you're in a situation and you know you're not in alignment and it's not working for you, you're not yourself, you feel trapped, if you feel any of those emotions, don't let it be that way. Like, you need to free yourself. You need to free yourself from this. So this whole episode is for those out there that need that help and need that message. So choose yourself. Always, you have to choose yourself, free yourself from whatever may be going on. Nine of Wands, if you don't, it will bring you down. That Nine of Wands, it will deplete your energy, and it is going to take everything that you've built so far and evolving on your journey. It's going to take that. We have the Moon card and the Two of Pentacles left here. So again, this is the universe trying to tell you, choose yourself, make that decision. It's another crossroads, balance. It's about balance as well. Choose yourself so that you become balanced. The Moon card, this is your intuition. This is also the moon that's going on right now, Pisces energy, water energy. So pay attention to your intuition. Trust yourself. Choose yourself, trust yourself. So in Ascension, these cards are actually kind of going along with this whole entire episode. This is where we're at in Ascension. We're working through and we're shifting timelines by doing our work. That is the only way to shift into a higher timeline and a higher frequency, is by going through some tests. Maybe you've already had them and you're past that. But this is the time to really do the inner work. And it's the only way to move and shift in a higher timeline. So I would say we're doing pretty good as a collective. We're just moving right along. We're getting stronger, all of us. Now, there are a lot of them out there, a lot of people that aren't really working on themselves, and they're still in that 3D. So unfortunately, if they're still in that toxic cycle and they don't really know about this stuff, they don't really know about how inner work is, or journaling, or helping themselves, because there's a lot of people, and those are the ones I feel for. Like, I hope at some point they cross my path so I can help them, because we all deserve to move forward and really feel better and release things from our past so we can move forward. So I always pray for those that are still kind of lost and don't really know about any of this, So we can only hope that they can come around, and we wish the best for those that are in the 3D. We want them to break out, but we don't ever want to resort to their level just because we feel bad. We've got to choose ourselves and move forward. Always choose yourself. But I do see some beautiful comments, and I want to say thank you so much, you guys. You're so sweet. And also, thank you so much, Cindy, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. It's so sweet. Vicky Reese, thank you. And also Susie Q9. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, you guys. You're all so sweet. And Aubrey Denton is in the house. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. So sweet, all of you. And to all the new subscribers out there, thank you for subscribing. And if you guys have a moment later, if you don't mind liking this video and sharing it, that would really help too. Spreading the word, and maybe we can help someone out there that's stuck in a situation. They need to break out. So hopefully we can help the more people that see this information. So again, I do want to remind you guys before I sign off here, the new website, because I don't think I said it maybe once, but it's arcanashores.net. So hold on a second. I had the wrong page up. Here we go. Okay, so it's arcanashores.net to book a personal reading. Again, they're very affordable. I'm always going to stay below what the norm is on the other places. But yeah, take a look. And I also include the pet readings. I added pet readings on there because, I have a huge background in the pet industry. So I added that as well. And I know a lot of you ask about them as well. So we can always do that. Very exciting. And there's so much more coming, new things. Cards are coming this spring as well. I'm working on that too. So stay tuned. There's a lot more coming from Arcana Shores, bigger and better things than ever before. So I want to just thank you all for your love and support and your continued loyalty. So I really appreciate that. You guys have a beautiful night, and I will be back on tomorrow for the Financial Fridays. You guys have a great one. Bye.